Hi, welcome back. I'm Nisha. In the previous presentation, we discussed about string operations, how to input string and how to display it, and the pointer with strings. Now in this presentation, we are going to discuss how to find the length of a string without using any predefined functions, without using any library functions. Okay, how we can find the length of a string. So let's get started. Okay, finding the length of the string without using strlen. So here I put some important points for finding the length of the string. So just see the points. The first step is declare a character array with maximum size of the string. So character array is needed, is it, for entering a string. Then the second point is after declaration, input a string in that character array. So after getting the variable array character array, we need to input a string in that. Then after inputting, the third step is declare an integer variable with 0 initialize. We want to declare an integer variable. Why we are using integer variable here? Yeah, we want to count. Is it how many letters are there? We want to count it. So counting, which variable is used? Yeah, it's an integer variable. And initialize with 0. Why we are initializing with 0? Yeah, because array, it's an array. Array's index number starts from 0th onwards. So we want to set that point by using this variable, integer variable. Okay, so that's why we are declaring an integer variable and we initialized it with 0. Got it? Now, the next point is use loop for counting. Why we are using the loop? Yeah, we want to move that integer variable, that focus from one position to the next and to the next. Is it? Till where? Yeah, when it reaches on the null character. Is it? Yeah. Just see the example here. So this is one character array for an example. And here I input hello world. So the first time that integer variable is on 0th position. Then second time we move on to the first position. Then second, then third, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So when it reaches on the /0 position, the loop will end. So that's why we are using a loop for counting this. Because same counting process is going on. Okay, so we need a loop for that. So after, when it reaches, when the loop ends, we want to print the value of that variable. We'll get the length through that variable. Got it? So these are the steps needed for finding the length of a string. Now we can say how we can write the C++ program for. So C++ program, the first point is we want to include a header file IOStream for input and output. Then the next is using namespace std that we already learned. Then int main, the beginner. Then we declared an array. Okay, so we declare an array, character array for inputting a string. So that is character str of maximum size, I put 100 there. Then the next is, yeah, here we are giving a prompt to the user to enter a string. So this is the message for the prompt. Enter a string and colon is there. Okay, so the user want to enter a string. So we need to use the string function. Which function we want to use for inputting? Gets function is there. Cin.getLine function is there. Cin also we can use, but through cin we can enter only one word. It's a string, so we can use multiple words. Maybe a sentence, is it? Maybe one line. So we want to use gets or cin.getLine function. We are using gets means we want to include one more header file, that is stdio. But here cin.getLine, one function is there, that is under IOStream only. So we can use cin.getLine. So what is the syntax? See cin.getLine, then in bracket the array name. What is the array name? str is the array name, comma 100, that is the maximum size. So here we input the string. Then after inputting, next step is what? We want to count letter by letter. So we need a loop. So here I used for loop for counting, and we initialize the variable with 0. See, this is the initialization. Int I is the variable I used, equal to 0. So initialized with 0. And see the loop, I put semicolon at end. Why? Is there any syntax error? No. What is the meaning when you're putting semicolon at end? That means there is no body part for that loop. For counting the length, we don't want to use any body part. By using the I variable itself, we can count letters. So just see how it will work. So after initialization, it will move on to the text expression part. It will check there. What is the checking? See, str of I means str of 0th position. Is it equal to /0 or not? If the first letter itself is a /0, no need to move on, is it? So that is the first checking. Is it equal to /0 or not? If it is not equal to /0, then move on to the second letter. So for that, we can use I++. So we are moving to the second letter. Again, it will move to the checking part. After updation, again test expression part. So str of I, that means str of 1, not equal to /0. The second letter, is it /0 or not? If it is not equal to /0, again I++. So that means I is 2 now. So str of I not equal to /0. Again, we are checking with the third letter, then fourth letter, fifth letter. So it will check when it reaches on /0. So the loop will continue till we get that /0 letter. Okay. So after loop, after the execution of this portion, the testing and updation part, we will get the length of the string by I variable itself. Is it? Just imagine that we are using that I variable for counting the letters. We are checking, is it /0? We are moving to the next letter. So I is incrementing there. Through I itself, we will get the length of the string. So we don't want to declare any other variable for finding the length of the string. Is it? Through I itself, we will get the length of the string. So the next step is we can print the length of the string. Str is, what is the str? The input string is I. Through I itself, we can print the length of the string. So only one for loop is needed for finding the length of the string. That is also without body part. Got it? Okay. Now see the structure here. So this is the structure. str is the array name. Hello world itself I used here. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 till 14 I draw here. Okay. See the letters 0th position H and in 1 in E, L, L, O, then one space is here. W, O, R, L, D, then the last letter is /0. Okay. So this is the string we input. Now see how it will work. First time I focus on that 0th position. So that means the value of I is 0 now. Okay. Now second time the I will move on to the 1, index number 1 location. That means I value is 1 now. Okay. Next I will move on to the second position. So the I value is 2 now. Then in third position, so I value is 3 now. Then in fourth position, I value is 4 now. Then it will move to the fifth position, that means I value is 5 now. Then on sixth position, now the I value is 6. Then on seventh, now the I value is 7. Then on eighth position, now the value of I is 8 here. Now on the ninth position, I value is 9. Then it move on to the 10th position. Now the value of I is 10. Then to the 11th position. Now the I value is 11. So now it reaches on /0. So that means now the loop will end. Str of I is equal to /0 now. Okay, it is equal to /0 now. So the checking part is false. That means we want to end the loop now. So we will get the messages. The length of the string is, see, the output is the length of the string. Hello world. Hello world. Str. Here I put str. Hello world is 11. So 11. See the I value? It is 11. Understood now? Just count and see how many letters are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Understood? Now this is the way of printing the length of the string without using strlen. Understood now? Okay. So next is we can see how to use that strlen function. Okay, strlen function. By using strlen function, how we can write the program. So same like main, but we need to include one more header file there, that is hash include c string is the function, or in turbo string.h, because we are using a predefined library function strlen function that is under string. So c string is the header file there. So same like we need to input a string there, so we need a character variable for that. So character array for that. So character str of 100. So declaration over. Then the next step is we are giving a prompt for inputting the string. So enter a string. Cin dot get line itself. So IO for IO stream. Through IO stream we will get cin dot get line str comma 100 maximum size. Then see, through this statement we'll get the length of the string. Int len I put. Len is the variable declared. Okay, it's an integer one because we are getting a count here, number here. So it's an integer variable. Equal to strlen, it's a function. Strlen in bracket we can just write the array name there. So through this function itself we'll get the length of the string automatically. That is strlen. Okay, so this is the string function. It's a library function. We will get the length automatically on an integer variable. So we can print the length of the string strlen. We don't want to use any for loop and all. Only through strlen itself we will get the string length. Okay, so this is the way of doing for counting the length by using strlen library function, string length function. Got it? So see the same style, hello world. By using str itself, strlen itself, we'll get the length of the string hello world is 11. So through strlen function also we can find out the length of the string. Without using that also it is very simple to find out the length of the string. Is it? Yeah. So this is the way of writing the program in C++ for finding the length of the string. Okay. I hope you all enjoyed this session. We'll see in the next session with some more string examples in C++. Okay. Till then, take care. Bye. Thank you.